Welcome everybody. I just hit quick login. North America West. That didn't show me actually clicking login because you never know what will pop up, but that shouldn't pop up anything. This is Predecessor. It's a Paragon-like game, so hopefully it will be good. I've covered a couple other ones, like Overprime. And then there's another one for $10, which yeah, no one recommends, so like, why would you pay money for a game that's virtually free? Makes little to no sense. But hopefully they have my favorite characters. Like in Paragon, I actually liked all of them I played. I played at least half the roster. I was still kind of learning the game though. They have Countess. Ooh, I don't think this game has Countess, but it does have the Archer chick. That's a shame it doesn't have Countess, so that's a big difference between the others. Well, let's just look at these dudes though. This is the one that most of the community was excited for. It seems to be truest to it, but unfortunately I guess Countess is not in the playtest. She is very hard to balance. Here's the Wastelander. I'll just let you guys go through that. You can pause the video if you want to read what he's all about. I will definitely, in detail, read the one else you will play. Oh, back button. That's a little interesting UI. It's pretty standard. This guy's generally good in like every freaking game. Feng Mao. Wait, do they have the same names? They might. And this is a play test, so like this is like super. I don't even know if this technically count as close beta. Because yeah, this is probably alpha. Although it's still technically beta. Well, if the game actually completes its cycle, it's beta, but it is missing features, so you could argue it is alpha. Yeah, I like the highlights that they do. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this main video may just be mostly going over the players. She used to be a healer, if I recall. Yeah, she's still ranged. What is she actually not healing this? Maybe she didn't heal. Maybe she was crowd control. This sounds like she's crowd control. And yeah, this should, like, I think it's a MOBA technically, which I don't really like MOBAs, but Paragon was the only one I played. Oh yeah, Gadget. I remember this lady. I think I played as her a bit, maybe. Actually, I probably played as, like, all these people a little bit. But I mostly just worked around the players that actually enhanced, Countess and how I played her with her abilities, the cards they gave. Mostly Countess, the one voodoo lady, whatever the heck she was called. This just kind of jumped out of nowhere. I also would have actually researched the names and stuff beforehand. But yeah, this playtest is only available for 3 days, so I don't want to waste time doing that. This seems very similar to how she actually was in that game. Oh, this guy with Gideon, yeah, this guy was crazy strong. He's really visually cool. He's actually solid one. I might maybe play as him. But I generally like playing as the female characters because they generally get effed up the most in these games. Or like the most just lacking in balance. Also, it's probably the funnest for people watching. So that was one inspire female gamers to actually play games, and male gamers generally like to see the female gamers, the female characters and gamers. Yeah, this sounds very, very similar to what he actually is. Oh, this lady I think is the healer. Oh, I definitely played as that guy. Definitely plays that guy, and that dude's really fun too. Like all the other game I played, like all the range characters were extremely overpowered. So ideally I'll play as a melee character to see. This guy was neat too. Oh man, this guy was like a nightmare. He was a nightmare to fight sometimes. He also was quite good. He was so cool though with how he like shoots his guns and stuff. Anyway. He looks, yeah, there's his rocket missile thing. There's his grenades. Did he have a, maybe he did have a landmine before. He was really sneaky. Oh yeah, this character. Okay, I might play as this character. I really might play as this character. She may play very similar to... Yep, melee. Throws the daggers. I don't know if I actually played as her in the official game. I definitely fought her a lot. Goes camo? Maybe I did play as her. In the original Paragon. Sounds similar. That's probably why they don't have the other Countess in there. Oh, I love the Countess. Countess is awesome. Also, her like more slender body build, so almost not even in game. But that lady is also slender. She's Robin though. Oh yeah, this dude, man. I played this guy quite a bit too. This guy, like, I really didn't think I would actually enjoy him, but I actually did. But I do love axes. See how much I really like the game, to see what other heroes will review. I might do a broader range just because there's no Countess. Like, I'm not sure who I want to specialize in until Countess comes out. I'm pretty sure Countess is in the trailer for this game, though. Like, they're gonna add her. They just may be working on her balance, which wouldn't shock me because she was pretty unbalanced in the other game. She was way too freaking weak. They just switched to counter character, and you'd just be screwed. Because unless your team's on comms, they don't know to switch to the counter. To counter the counter. Although I did fight pretty insane pro teams. Was that right? Yeah. Oh, that's right. She's in it too. Okay, if I'm gonna try... Oh man, she's so much fun. She is so much fun. I played her quite a lot too. It's just so fun to shoot stuff. Her powers are just really fun to shoot stuff. We'll see if it feels like BBs or not, but like, I definitely in the other game when you get shot, it frickin' hurts. Like, the damages all look solid. Like, this looks like this would hurt you quite a bit. She's still kind of more of an attrition type one. Does it say the lanes that they should run? It's like been so... I kind of only know the one character. Because Countess could actually technically run all the lanes, but ideally she runs the far left lane. But she can run all the lanes. Like, I've won with her in all the lanes. I think, although this is talking about it against AI. But I've also, like, the AI is insanely good too. Like, I've only ever seen, like, one team beat the max AI. Like, it's insane in Paragon. That's the biggest thing that these games are missing, is just the AI factor. That's what made Paragon awesome. Because, like, noobs to the genre like me could hop in and freaking just have a blast. Like, I'd just be there just completing the dailies. This guy, oh, I would also play quite a bit. He's quite freaking fun. His freaking ultimate, like, is really fun. He just shoots this giant laser blast. His damage looks very similar to her one. He's more tanky, though, if I remember right. Yeah, he's got freaking his rooting. Yeah, and then he can boost his health. Yeah, his stem pack is a bit more tanky. Well, the Archer Lady is like... Yeah, I think... Yeah, there's Archer Lady. I would probably be... Like, not being Archer Lady is gonna be hard. Archer Lady is so insanely fun. She's probably my third most played was probably Archer Lady, if I remember right. And here's the healer. I do like being the healers. Dude, Paragon's graphics are so good. Did they crisp them up? I do remember Paragon's graphics just being miles ahead of everyone else. It was kind of the Marvel Avengers era of its graphics system. Of course, nowhere near in actuality, but like, it was just that really good graphic game. I still wish that they'd make these games, but make it like, probably the most popular style of those games would be like Overwatch, where you don't have the minions and you just fight with the heroes. Like, that would be so good. Like, I did ask them to do that with Paragon. They just didn't care. Just wanted. Then the saddest part is they just took it for the servers for Fortnite, just to ride the wave of success of that. Which, I mean, I couldn't really blame them for it, but it's just a shame. Oh, that's right, she doesn't per se, at least this version of her, doesn't per se heal, she just gives you shield. That may have always been what she did. It just felt like healing because were gaining hit points. Yeah, yeah, and then she just quickly give people shields. That's right, she's a cool character. But she's actually, like, kind of the most unique one. We're up there. Although, if you've seen other stuff, like, it's not super unique. It's just a Mega Angel, but... Oh yeah, this guy! Oh my goodness, this guy. Oh, this is great. I can't believe they put this guy in here. He was so funny as hell. Although it's awesome because people love orcs, so I can't put him in there. I want to say that I played as this guy a few times and it was just hilarious as F. Yeah, the movement speed. You can do so much troll with this. It's so good. No one expects people to suddenly move faster. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Wait, he's the healer. That's right, he can freaking heal. Yeah, this guy can be just baller. Because they'll just super underestimate him, and then you can just do insane crap with the speed increase, and he's healing you as you go. Like, so good. Oh yeah, and then he can slow with his ultimate. Yeah, he's interesting alternative crowd control. Oh, that's so funny. That's great. Oh yeah, Rampage. This guy's totally like, he's a jungle. I do know that he's jungle. And jungle will be, you'll see there's AI throughout the map. And he will be killing the AI throughout the map. The ones that are like in the forest jungle place. We'll see if this is the same map. It looks like it is, but this also could be the very first map that I've actually never played in Paragon. So I didn't think I'd like it, but I just gave it a try. And I was like, holy crap, it's actually good. Because I didn't think it would have AI. Like, no one shows that off. Well, I mean, even if this game doesn't have AI, I'll just be getting bodied. Like, if it's still fun, like, I will just learn the game. Yeah, and I'm better than a basic noob because I have played Paragon. It's just, in this stuff, it's probably going to be only the hardcore peeps. Like me, that even bother to come back to it. Well, like, I like the character designs. They're cool. Oh, yes, this guy was like my arch nemesis. This dude would almost be... They'd almost always use this guy. Like, he can be completely broken. Like, he was pretty broken in the other game. In Paragon, he was strong but beatable. Like, he would often be getting himself killed. Because he's so feast or famine. With the AI, anyway. But I'm pretty sure I've seen some players just be absolute monsters with them. And I could be an absolute monster with them, too. If done right. Well, it's gonna be hard to not be him. Like, this already. I'm loving all these characters already. Like, I want to play as all of them. We'll see if the game is actually fun enough for me to continue to want to do that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, knocking heroes back. That's what can really fudge you hard. Like, you can just go flying. And here she is. Oh yeah, you can see her. Yeah, her hair has not aged great. But everything else looks pretty dang good. Yeah, the hair always did not look amazing in this game. It was just that era. It was hard for them to figure out hair in that era. That's always been a bane of gaming. Like, either the hair looks better than the rest, or it looks worse. Like, it just still looks pretty dang good, though. Generic Archer Babe. She has some awesome costumes. I don't know if this game will let me use them, but... Although, to be honest, like, all the characters had cool costumes. There maybe just a few that are a little odd for me, but I'm sure other people like them. Yeah, she's got the stack thing, which is so freaking good. Just pumped full of arrows. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Hail of arrows. This is the insanely fun power. She does still have it. Oh yeah, this is the piercing shot, which you can get multiple people with, which is crazy good as well. Dude, I think they still have. This may basically just be the same exact game. Because if they didn't change anything, I'm gonna love this game. It's still gonna slightly annoy me with the MOBA aspect. But like, comebacks can happen. They're rare. But I'll have to see, because I hope they didn't like... Because the card system, I absolutely love the card system because it gave melee people range powers. Steel, this guy also was like a huge signature character in this. He's like a defensive tank. Oh yeah, the archer lady goes left lane as well. That I do know. Because the AI almost always makes her go left lane. And she seems really good in left lane. But this game seems more about bringing the counter of the unit in the lane than the actual characters just having to play a certain lane. Except for maybe that jungle dude I mentioned. Although I want to say that, now that I think about it, I think he may also be jungle. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that Chimera is generally also jungle. But I believe he is as well. But I can try to go over the lane things for newbie people, because once again it's not saying. This is always my problem. Wait, actually it does say. It does say roles. Oh, we'll have to go through that quickly and then just talk about the roles. And hopefully there's a map I can show. He shows off lane, which is, I believe, left lane. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a MOBA expert. But let's just show him off, because he's just cool. I love his orange armor. This guy is also quite cool. Lone Guardian, that's so cool. Like, black and orange are my favorite colors, so I'm loving this UI right now. And I'm loving also these colors. Like, that's putting in the extra step. That's what gamers like to see. Especially because you're mostly just going to be speedrunning through the stuff. But yeah, here's this frickin' stunt. This is what'll get you. This is what'll get you. Yeah, the ultimate is something that you have to be a certain amount of level to even get. If it's like the other game, we'll see. So I don't want to say too much about this because it may not be like that, but at least in Paragon that's how it was. And then like you'll be unlocking all this crap. Let's see, it shows multiple lanes. Yeah, he'll be doing the jungle and then he'll be moving to the off lane. This guy was also quite fun. And he could just frick you up if you weren't paying attention. Dang, this is so cool. I wish I had Countess. Oh well. I'm so torn on it actually playing. We'll see. And yeah, he does jungle or off lane. I'll support, that's right. Oh yeah, this dude, I almost entirely forgot about not Omega Red. This is really cool because almost no one has Omega Ready like people. Yeah, he just shields himself, so it makes him mad. This dude, this guy sometimes become an unkillable beast. It would happen. Yeah, because he can just hook you in. Like, he can do some insane, but like, if you didn't just keep this guy shut down. So Mega Red meets Dark Side. Although it was Dark Seed when I was a kid, but they reloaded his name. For some stupid reason. I think Dark Seed is actually cooler. With his unique spellings, he's a freaking alien. Wait, I'm talking about DC character. DC Comics character. His skin tone is similar to this. Also, I think it's more purple. This is a cool character, though. I like this character. Yeah, skewers all enemies in front of him. And frickin' stuns you. So he can frickin' skewer your A. And then he can also frickin' hook you. So you're basically just frozen, taking insane amounts of damage through all that. And the hook is like pulling you into the AoEs of the other teams. Especially, this dude. Gideon. So yeah, Gideon dunks his black hole, and like they would literally be hooking people into his black hole, that then also stuns and silences you. It's a nightmare. It's absolute nightmare fuel, and the AI knew to do it. Like, it was so freaking good. Let's quickly see that. Wait, rolls carry? That's like a hilarious joke. Are they just saying he's overpowered? Does the game just admit that he's overpowered? Huh. Maybe they do. I don't know if he is, though. Offline jungle. Is carry what they call the center lane? Maybe carry is what they call the center lane. No, mid lane is called. That's right, you would run mid lane. Dude, this is cool. They're actually showing where to go. Mid lane? Mid lane. Oh, yep. That's right, he would. He'd mid lane. why I fought him often. Yep, and Howitzer, he'd mid lane too, because for a long time I ran my Countess mid lane. Oh, she's a jungle character. Oh, okay, I may have to, that's right, I may have to be that. I do really love being the jungle character, especially if you don't really know the game. And I actually watch the map, and the jungle character just helps out the other person generally. Mid lane support, oh man, she'd be so much fun to play too. I do love mid lane, but mid lane it's risky. Because it's normally a 1v1. If not, the whole team just rushes down it. He's carry too. Interesting. Is that why these characters seem so strong? Because there's a hidden role system I'm unaware of? That the carry people are just supposed to be really strong, so if you don't have a carry, you're fricked? That might be how the game was supposed to be, and she's support, of course. I don't think anyone's shocked with that, although it's a little annoying. I'd like to see like some of the female characters be carries, but okay. He's of course support too. Jungle, yep. It's still the same. Off lane, yep. Still the same. Although sometimes he would go mid as well. But off lane is generally where he was up, which would be the right lane. Right or left boss. Oh, there is a female carry. Okay, so Sparrow's carry. That's awesome. Frick, yeah. I may just like carry type characters. So I'm wondering if they're going to say, Countess is carry. Because if the game's actually balanced right with the range, she's crazy good, Countess. If it's not balanced right with the range like that Overprime, then she just seemed trash tier. And I knew how to play her. I mean, it'd been years, but like I knew the general idea of her. Although I didn't know the item buying, so maybe I just did terrible item buying. Who knows? But I did win a game though. Ooh, I'm really tempted to do this carry role. The problem with the carry role... Oh, is that what the carry role is? They're talking about the second character in one of the off lanes? In order to help whoever's being attacked? That's probably what it means. Which means she seems really good in the left lane, though. These lanes shouldn't matter, but they seem to actually matter. It's probably the positioning of where the jungle character is why that matters. Hey, whoa. There's items. Okay, this is different. Oh no, there's items. It's not the same thing as Paragon. Paragon has cards here. Oh boy, there's an F-ton. I gotta show these off, because that's probably what you guys are actually gonna care about. If you're like thinking of going pro in this. Maybe we can get offense, defense, utility. Item search. Dude, this is great. Dude, these pictures are great. Dude, I just want to see the freaking artist in me. I have to see these pictures. These pictures seem too cool. They're like amazing, but not all at the same time. But these could also just be placeholders for CG models they're making. I would kind of prefer to see these as CG. But I'm also kind of digging this art style. Because they could maybe come up with other modes that are like cartoony or something like this. Like, okay, so I'm gonna go jungle character. Longbow, that's obviously what I want for hunt. Wait, this looks like a jungle item. Jungler, yes, see, oh dang dude, I'm gonna have to know the items. Maybe they'll have recommended items. They generally do. Because yeah, knowing to go armor or health, it's gonna be very hard to know. I'll just quickly go through these, because yeah, it's probably going to show recommended, I assume. I wonder how much starting money I'll have. I guess we'll see. It's a legendary. Oh, does it start off with all legendaries first? I guess. That's at least what it's saying. Oh, that's probably what that represents. I mean, these do kind of look like cards, if you think about it. Kind of are cards. But I've not seen the awesome fireball. And obviously all the bow stuff's for bow characters and rangers. Although it may like this has so many items, it may specifically be just for the character you're playing. That's ideal items. Dude, this is cool though. It has stuff to fill in for stuff that your other characters don't have. Dude, this is so cool. Is that a nerf? Interesting. It's probably supposed to be a buff. Oh, this is one of those gold items. Oh, interesting. Oh, you can just silence someone? That's so... Whoa, dude, this is so freaking cool. And maybe the Paragon had this much stuff. Like, Paragon had tons of cars. I just didn't have most of them unlocked. So I was just trying to max out the other ones. Dude, there's so many. I'm just halfway. Although, hopefully I'm going through all of them. But if this is just offense class, my goodness. This is probably all items, I assume. Actually, it has to be, because you're seeing armor. That has to be the defense stuff. Oh, here's just a raw mana. That's generally freaking good. But I don't have Countess. I'm not sure how to build people. Countess is not in the game yet. Which hopefully this will be a free-to-play game. It may not be. I don't know. But if it's actually fun like Paragon, I actually would consider spending money. Unlike see, I didn't spend money in actual Paragon because it's so well made, which may have been a bit of its issue. I felt no desire to spend money, but that's just to its props. I made it legendary, man. Like, it made me that would generally, like, never even can think of playing those games. Seriously, anyway. Didn't want to. Do penetration, that might be good. I see, so if you know someone's got armor, you can get this penetration stuff. Oh, more bow stuff. Yeah. It's possible this game has all the characters I've played before. I may have played all of them. If I haven't played them, I fought them so much, I basically know exactly what they are. Oh, Lifesteal is generally it's Ravenous Blade. That sounds like... For Countess. Lifesteal, that sounds insanely good for a jungler, too. Oh, this is against enemy heroes. So that might not be super good against the, for the passive, but like, if it just gives Lifesteal, that's generally what they want. Well, there's some armor corrosion, dude. The frickin' top tier of this is gonna be bonkers. Like, maybe they'll limit who can do what. Oh, here's the totem. Implying Voodoo Person will be added at some point. The Easter eggs. It would be cool to see new characters too, but that's gonna be tricky to get them to actually look right. Because it's so easy to just throw in a character that doesn't look like they belong at all. But this game has such a wide range of characters that maybe this is probably one of the easier games to actually do that for. No, these are just epics. Or I should say, quote, just epics. Oh, here's one of the heals. This is gonna be crazy good because some of these you could cast on yourself and give your character a heal that they normally would never have, and it was so freaking good. %15 more effective it is. Oh, that's who they're missing. Quake. I would play as Quake a heck ton. That's who I would play probably the second most. Was Quake, because I'm pretty sure I maxed her out. And I was working on Voodoo Lady when it shut down, I think. No, or did I complete Voodoo Lady? I think I completed Voodoo Lady. I was on to someone else. The Sword and Shield Lady, who's also not in this game. Mummers. Well, not quite. It's got like the Skixy thing too. And then Mummers from He-Man. Skixy is from... What the heck was that called? I don't even think I remember what that was called anymore. It's on a Netflix show. But yeah, it's like a puppet. You could probably just put in a freaking sci-fi puppet movie And you could probably find it. They have the skixy bird-like dudes in it. Shockwave? What in the world? Stuns all nearby targets. That's insanely good. Holy crap. Any stun in a game like this, because the time to kills, they seem slow, but they're really not that slow, especially if someone has an ultimate. So you can just get slaughtered, especially if everyone's around. Increases healing received. That is awesome. And it gives you a regeneration. That seems crazy good. I like regenerations. Dude, this is cool. Look at all the care they've already put in the game. Does this work in pre-release? It's a playtest. Wait, holy crap, it's the spell I was talking about. No, this is just a passive. Oh, that doesn't actually grant you the fireball ability to everyone. Dang it, I love that spell. That was basically one of my favorite spells in all gaming. Like, just being able to randomly fireball as any character was so cool. Like, it just gave you utility that couldn't be accounted for. Like, till they saw it. Like, you could get kills with it, and they had no clue you freaking had it. That's where knowing your enemy matters. Oh, but criticals stacking. Oh, heck yeah, the bows. The bows, though. Do they not have cheap? I mean, did I pass the cheaper gear? Oh, it did. It went the other way around. Weird. Some legendaries are actually... Oh, that's weird. I don't know if they named these right. Legendaries are the same cost as in commons and epics? Oh, it just depends. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. They're gonna have playback, watch, community tabs. That's cool. Well, hopefully I'll be able to find a match in the next video. I'll probably just be playing as her, Laurie. I remember liking her. Hopefully they have a training thing that I could do. But I'll leave that for the next video. This one's already pretty long. Can I not change this picture of this dude back here? Although he's cool. I do like steel. It would just be cool if I switched to someone else. She has such cool things. But yeah, there's a few people that I really like too. Quake. Yeah, Quake would be my backup. They don't have her. And then they also don't have the staff lady who would be there a ton of the time, who I also really liked. I think her name is Lancer? And Quake, I joked, is like, it looks like a, basically Ice Cupquake is her style. Bodybuild's different, but her style's that. For Quake. The YouTuber Ice Cupquake. Used to watch her a lot. But yeah, that looks like all the features. What's this? Oh, well, I guess I can show these off real quick. Are we gonna just leave this default? Yeah, everything's already maxed. Okay, these things off, that's good. Well, the audio I won't know until I hear this back. I may do audio adjustments, but like I probably won't know until it plays. I doubt the music's too loud. It doesn't look like it is. It looks like my voice is going beyond music volume. Oh cool, they have built-in bug report. To use item shop recall, enter chat. Link is full. Yeah, all that seems right. Where is return home? Oh, recall. That's auto run. Off control to ability upgrade. Yep. Ping wheel. Oh, middle mouse is duping that. That may or may not work. That depends on the game. This mouse I have. Cancel target F. Oh, well, that's how you get out of the move. Okay, cool. It looks like I went over all the features. Anyway, I'm Trollman90. I hope that I earned a like from you. And for you to subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you'd like to help with the channel, because I make no money here, check out the description below. And feel free to leave a comment if you played Paragon before or any of the other type games, and how you think this one holds up from if you've been able to play it or me. It should be going till April at least 4th, I believe. It's April 2nd right now. It came out April 1st, like I just had no idea it actually was out to play it that day. That was kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I just saw it in my thing. Luckily, I did stuff for it, so I saw it in there. But anyway, may your tale eternally be retold.